every year. 60 to 70,000 motorcycles roll into Lake George to take part in this particular rally. I've been doing it for the past 8 years. I've attended 6 times. For us from Newfoundland to attend, it's a long ride. We leave late May, 10 hours across Newfoundland Island to get to the boat, and overnight, hopefully we'll get a sleeper, and into North Sydney early the next morning. Nova Scotia and New Brunswick are our second day. We overnight in St. Stephen, wait to cross over the next morning. Sunday morning, crossing the Calais, and then we're in the beautiful Maine, northern Maine. We're riding through the Green Mountains of New Hampshire and Vermont, down into upstate New York. Some beautiful old communities, very quaint. First time I traveled there, I couldn't believe it. It's like watching some of these old Mayberry stories on television. You know, you're driving through some of these communities. We arrive in Lake George Sunday evening around 8 o'clock. Actually, we enter through Canada Street. Takes us to our destination, a place called Sullivan's Motel, where we meet many friends that we've met over the years in Lake George. They've been attending this rally, some of them for 20 and 25 years. 3 days on the road, it's time for cola. I'm telling the story here. I'm going to be very voracious in telling my story. So we do enjoy cola. Monday is basically the start of the rally. It's registration, getting out around the area, and watching the motorcycles roll in. Hundreds of new motorcyclists are rolling into the small little community every hour. We take a run around the community just to refamiliarize ourselves with where we are and how to get to the different places. Little community outside called Warrensburg. We take a run up there. There are vendors set up on the side of the road selling motorcycle accessories for both the personal use and for the motorcycle itself. And while they're not a part of the official Americade, we get some pretty good deals up there, so we take advantage of it, you know. Cash, no tax. It's pretty good. Tuesday, things get in full swing. Down at the beach in Lake George, they open up this huge pavilion where hundreds of registered vendors bring all manner of items in for sale and for demonstrations. You can buy anything for your body, for your gloves, your chaps, your jackets, your helmets, anything for your bike, any bit of chrome, your tires. You can have your bike turned into a trike in a day. You can buy a trailer to put your bike in to tow her home, or you can buy a camper trailer to hook on your bike and somewhere to sleep on your way home. Anything you want for a motorcycle, you can get at this particular pavilion. But the most amazing thing, I guess, is not just the number of people there, but you see fields, acres and acres and acres of fields just filled with motorcycles that are part of people attending this particular pavilion on this day. And it's open every day of the week. Across town, many of the manufacturers of motorcycles have set up demo rides. Now, I'm an avid motorcyclist for over 30 years. And I've often gone into the Honda shop here, the Yamaha shop, looking for a new motorcycle. But you don't get to take them for a test ride. It's not like going down to Terran Over Motors or over to Gannett Ford taking them for a run. So it's a great opportunity when we're at these rallies to be able to test drive, or test ride, as we say, these particular motorcycles. So we take advantage of that. I guess the big part of the Americade is the people. 100,000 people, there's just so much going on. Everybody's cramming in. The noise is unbelievable throughout the day, the number of motorcycles that are traveling through this little community. It's unbelievable. The street, Canada Street in Lake George, is about 2.5 miles long. About same like the Water Street, east to west. And in the evenings, both sides of the streets are completely blocked with motorcycles parked this way, all the way up the street. You see any type of motorcycle that's ever been built, you will see at this particular rally. But it's not all little type of motorcycles. There's some beautiful country to see around Lake George. Lake Placid, the site of the 1980 Winter Olympics, is just about an hour and a half north. And we used to take a run up there. We used to take a ride around Lake George as well, another 3 or 4 hour ride. The roads are what are amazing. Beautiful, twisty, winding through the mountains and around the lake. Pothole free, and that's a novelty for us coming to Newfoundland. Friday, we usually take in a poker run. We're not big gamblers, but a poker run is, we have a specific destination in mind, is to get back where we started within 3 or 4 hours. It's a 300-kilometer run with 5 or 6 different stops on the way, and we have to follow maps. So basically, it's judging our ability to follow the map and get from point A to point B. Some of us are starting to cheat because we have GPSs attached to our motorcycles, so it's a little easier to do that. And when you get back, basically, they take the numbers from the draws, and whoever gets the best poker hand wins. I won a $500 helmet the first year I was there. But it's all about motorcycling and meeting people on these rides. Where are you from? Looking at the license plate numbers, you know, and the license plates, where you're from, Connecticut or Michigan or New York State or New Jersey. Newfoundland, where's Newfoundland? A lot of people ask that question. Friday night is a huge gala, huge gala. Tens of thousands of people attend this closing ceremony gala with fireworks like you've never seen, ever. I've never seen them like it before. And they pass out awards. Ticket draws are done there. They pass out awards for who came the furthest to attend this particular rally. Who's the oldest rider here? First year I was there, the oldest rider was from British Columbia. There's a man came in on his own bike. He's 95 years old. And he even took every Americade since its inception. That was pretty amazing. So my New Year's resolution is stay in shape, get to Americade when I'm 95. Saturday is the finale, it's the parade, where we see thousands of motorcycles, every different shape, color, size, are in a parade up Canada Street, back and forth. And I had to add on these motorcycles are people. Every shape, size, color, everything you ever want to see in motorcycling, you're going to see at this particular rally. That takes us basically to the end. We're getting kind of tired. And we're looking at Sunday morning, we're going to get back on that bike and head back to St. John's. Another 3 days, 10 and 11-hour days home. We get in town, we're a little saddle sore, say, put the bikes away, no more riding for a week or two. And every year yet, the following evening, we're board those bikes on the way out to Bay Roberts for a coffee.